Hello guys, welcome to CS Tech Solution. Today's is learn as a data analytics. Today's is learn as a part 6 as a data ethics. Data ethics means as a using the data is the honestly, fairly and the responsibly. Or data analyst should protect the people's information and as a use the data only for a rights purpose. First, as a ethical data collection, ethical data collections means as a collecting the data in a legal, honest, and a fair way. And always as a collect the data with a person's information and as a only for as a valid results. And rules has to give as ask for the permissions before collecting a personal information. Explain why the data is beginning is a collect and collect only necessary information and do not as a collect the data secretly. And all the rules has to follow the uh, data ethics is fair and is honestly to collect all the data. Example, as a shopping website is asks customers to enter this and the names, emails, mobile number, address, and the website is also has to explain that this the information is needed to deliver the product, and this is ethical data collection. Unethical examples, a mobile app is secretly collect your the contacts and as a locations without informing you. Second is a data privacy law. As a data privacy law are legal rules that is protect the people's and the personal information. And this the laws is tells companies whose they should as a collect, use, store and as a share a personal data. And a purpose is protect the customers information as prevent a misuse of personal data and give the user controls over their data. And examples of personal data like name, mobile numbers, as email address, Aadhaar numbers, passports numbers, as a bank account details. Example, a bank cannot share your the account details with another companies without your permission because the privacy laws is the protect your the information. Third is a fairness as a fairness means as the threatings in everyone's is equally without any discriminations, and data should not unfairly as a favors or as a disadvantages any persons or as a groups. Example, companies is use the data to hire the employees. So as a fair is every applicant is judged by is based on the skills and the experience. Unfair as rejecting applicants as because of their genders, age, and the religions. Or as a data analyst should always is unsure decisions are as a fair. Fourth is a BS in a data. BS means as a data or analysis is as a unfair or as a one-sided and as a lending to incorrect decisions, and if the data is incomplete or as a favors in one group and the results may is also as unfair. And types of the BS is collections BS, as a selection BS, woman BS, and conformations BS, and the many types of AI BS like data BS and the algorithm BS and instructions bias and societals and representation bias. And examples, a surveys is conducted only as among the college students to understand a shopping habit of all the peoples. And this is as is because the older adult and as a working professionals is where is not as included, and the results will as a not a represent as a everyone. Fifth is a responsible AI. As a responsible AI means as a developing and using the artificial intelligence is safely, fairly, and ethically. And AI should is help the peoples without any causing harms and as a discrimination. And principles as a first is fairness, as readabilities, privacy, and as accountabilities, and transparencies, and the sustainabilities. And example, banks is used the AI to approve a loan, and the AI should is make decisions based on incomes, credit scores, and financial histories, and not on a person's genders or as a religions. Six is a transparency. Transparency means as a begins opens and as a honest about how the data is collected and as a used. And easy meanings as the people should know as what the data is collected, why it is collected, how it will be used, and who can access it, and the example, and then creating an account on a website, and the companies is provide a private policies to explaining how your the informations will be used, and this is a transparency. And so the Amazon's website and the private policies to show in this website. Seventh is a confidentiality. So the confidentialities means as a keeping sensitive information is a private, and as a sharing it only with authorized people, and not everyone should have access to confidential information. And examples of confidential data is employee salaries, medical records, bank details, business plans, customers' password. And example, as only the HR department can access employee salaries details, and other employees cannot see these information, and this is maintained as a confidentiality. 8 is data security. Data security is a best practice or methods is used to protect data from theft, unauthorized access, and cyber attacks. And the best practice is use a strong password as enables two-factor authentications, as encrypt sensitive data, as take regular data backward, sorry, as a backups, as update a software regularly, as limit to access to authorized users, and install antivirus software, as avoid sharing as a password. And the example, companies will store a customer's password in encrypted forms, and as required the employees to logins using the password and as a OTP, and this the kept the customers data as a secure. Thank you guys to watch the videos. Please subscribe the channel, on the notification and bell icon.